Hey guys, Monochrome here. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, genuinely good to have you. Today I'm bringing you something a little fun. Yep, a little fun, because not everything on my channel can be about serious reviews or serious commentaries. So a while back, I decided, you know what? Let me get a patriotic flashlight. Now, I could have done something very simple and just bought one with the right color pattern, and I did, but I decided, I think I would like a patriotic color scheme Maglite Solitaire. Now, as far as I know, Maglite, and I might be wrong, but as far as I know, Maglite never offered a patriotic version of the Solitaire. So I went to Maglite's official website. I bought a blue Maglite Solitaire, a red one, and a silver one, or as I call it, bare aluminum. And yeah, I bought all three. I took components from all three and I made, ta-da, yep, patriotic Maglite Solitaire. Let's take a closer look at this little guy. And I didn't realize it at the time, but when I bought all three, they came in boxes. Okay. Yeah. Red, technically white, and blue. Yep. Maglite Solitaire Patriot model, the hard way. And also unofficial. Yeah. Neat, fun little Maglite Solitaire. All did not go perfectly well, though. No. Turns out the red one, the tail cap, yeah, the threads, very gritty indeed. Because when I tried the blue tail cap, it was extremely smooth. But then I realized, well, red, white, and blue, that's one thing. But yeah, blue, white, and red, it didn't quite work. So even though the threads on the red one, which I received, were very gritty, I decided, screw it. This is not going to be an EDC item. This is something I'll pull out on special occasions. What the heck? Might as well go for the gritty red threads. And yeah, you can do this very easily. I hesitate to call this a project. It was basically, okay, buy 3 different colored Maglite Solitaires, wait for them to arrive, take one piece from each one, and there you go. There's your patriotic project Solitaire, unofficial from Maglite. And yes, it does work, as you can see. Lovely LED, no LED swap, none of that. This is just a Maglite Solitaire assembled from 3 different Maglite Solitaires. Yeah. Would it have been easier just to purchase a 2 AA mini Maglite with the Patriot color scheme? Absolutely, but where's the fun in that? And you know, that's the thing, guys. When it comes to flashlights for EDC purposes, I get it. It's not really about fun. It's about finding what works best for you, what's most effective for you and your needs, depending on where you live, the places you frequent, where you work. You know, you might need a flood monster, or you might need something with a great deal of throw in a relatively compact size. All different things. So when it comes to EDC, I get it. There's usually not a lot of room for fun, although sometimes there is some room. But when it comes to collecting flashlights, I mean, this is one of the cheapest hobbies out there. And if you're not having fun doing it, then why do it? You're just wasting your time. Not every flashlight can be black. I like black flashlights. Black flashlights matter. But every now and then, you want something a little different, something with a bit of flair, something that pops out, something for fun. And even though this barely qualifies as a project, you know, I had fun, and in the end, I ended up with a really nice, unofficial Patriot model. I mean, I could EDC this. I'm not too worried about the silver or bare aluminum fading. I mean, if you want a Maglite Solitaire that is absolutely least likely to fade, least likely to show scratches, get the silver or bare aluminum one, not to be confused with the pewter one, which is light gray. But yeah, the silver one, that's the one to get if you don't want to see scratches, if you don't want the uh, paint job fading over time. But yeah, if this were an EDC item in a pocket, this would eventually turn hot pink. This would eventually turn light blue. But even then, this is a good looking light. So you guys are probably wondering what I did with the rest of the pieces. Well, I mean, let's face it. If you're a flashlight collector, you know what the term Lego means. And normally it applies to surefire flashlights from back in the day. Nowadays, oh, not so much. Nowadays, the closest you'll find to a Lego a bull flashlight is going to be well tool. Yeah. Not surefire, and normally you don't think of Maglite when you think of Lego ability. But I'll show you guys what I did with the leftover pieces. So here's one example. Yep. I took the head and tail cap from the silver one, and I combined it with the red body. And here we have the unofficial Target, or Target, since it is a French company, the unofficial Target flashlight. Now, I remember back a few years ago, you went to Target and they had a surprisingly huge assortment of flashlights that featured their company colors. What are those colors? I'll give you one guess. But yeah, so I decided, what the heck, I've got an unofficial Patriot model from Maglite. I might as well assemble an unofficial Target model from Maglite, and here it is. I think it looks nice. Yeah, yeah. Silver on either end, red in the middle. I think it looks really nice. So that's what I did with some of the pieces. And here's what I did with the leftover ones. And this is what I had left over. I had pretty much the entire blue flashlight except for the head. And the head that was left over was from the red one. So this is just a nice little blue flashlight with a red head. I don't know. I kind of like it. It looks nice. Now, this one and the unofficial Target model, I mean, that's something that I could give away to friends and family. Overall, though, this barely project, yeah, it's tough to call it a project, I'll be honest. But I do look how this, I mean, what I meant to say was I do like the look of this basically leftover parts flashlight. I think you could do worse. I definitely like the look of the unofficial Target model. And of course, this does come with one AAA Energizer alkaline battery. I didn't want the battery leaking in the box, so I took that out. You get the box, instructions, flashlight, not one that looks like this though, and the traditional Maglite lanyard with split rings. Box is a little clunky, but really nice for gift giving. But getting back to the main light, I mean, yeah. This was fun. I mean, it might not seem like fun. I just went to Maglite's official website, ordered 3 flashlights in 3 different colors, waited for them to come in, and then pretty much assembled one Patriot model that you see here. And the other 2 flashlights, I assembled those out of the leftover parts. But yeah, I actually had fun doing this. This was fun, believe it or not, guys. This was a lot of fun. It brought me some joy, some pleasure. And again, when it comes to EDC items, you're better off taking a very pragmatic approach. If an EDC flashlight is just too bulky, clipped to the top of your pants pocket, then get one with a narrower head, maybe with a shorter body. But when it comes to flashlight collecting, yeah, it's definitely not all about pragmatism. If you're collecting flashlights and you're not having fun doing it, freaking hell, just stop. Just take the money you would have spent, even though this is one of the cheapest hobbies on the face of the planet. Take the money you would have spent, put it in the bank, or do something else with it. I mean, it can be an expensive hobby, depending on which flashlights you collect, but it doesn't have to be. I will admit the cost of a Maglite Solitaire, and all 3 of these are the LED versions, it has definitely gone up. So even though this was a fun project, it wasn't exactly the cheapest. It would have been a lot cheaper if I had ordered a red, white, and blue flashlight from another company or from Maglite itself as the 2AA Mini Mag model, already assembled, one purchase, save some money. But I really wanted a Patriot model Maglite Solitaire, and yeah, I got it. Again, it's all about fun. Just, if you collect flashlights, have some fun. You guys remember that? Fun? Yeah. Sometimes it can be easy to forget. Yeah. EDC purposes, fun takes a back seat to what's pragmatic and what works best for you on a daily basis. But flashlight collecting, hell yeah. Go out there, have some fun. If you have to spend a little, well, nowadays fun costs money. Let's be honest about that. Guys, that's it for today. I know this was a little bit different than my usual videos, but not all of them can be serious as hell. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please stay safe out there. It's still dangerous. And yeah, America. Heck yeah.